Hello all and welcome to a very special late night edition of the Single 8 show. Your name is...
My name is Joseph Mills. Your name is...
The Single 8 and your name is...
Rick Kane.
Yeah.
And it's 1:30 in the morning.
Yes.
And we're leaving Encinitas.
From the Rocky Horror Picture Show, folks.
Today was literally, well, technically, when the movie started yesterday, September 26th is the 50th anniversary of the first U.S. showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yep.
And we got to go to see a shadow cast in Encinitas.
A shadow cast made up of 41 cast members.
It was the history of Crazed Imaginations. That's the name of this shadow cast, Crazed Imaginations, that we commonly go see the Rocky Horror Picture Show with. And it was their anniversary show too.
Yeah.
So celebrating the 50th anniversary, they had multiple people playing multiple roles. They had alumni come back. It was quite amazing to see just all the people. For those of you that have listened to our podcast enough and you've heard the last podcast that you'd want, Moment of Positivity, the host of the last podcast that you would want was one of the performers on the stage. It was quite amazing.
Yes. And I will tell you, that Rocky Horror had packed full of virgins.
It was a lot of first timers in there. I was quite surprised.
Yeah.
Because that it was like a major Rocky day. Like, I thought a lot of people in there would have known Rocky Horror. And if you listen to the crowd tonight, and we'll talk about this a little bit too, there was a lot of people that were in there that have seen it multiple times, because this is one of the major Rocky Horror days. Today was the 50th anniversary show. It was awesome.
Yes.
So explain to the view listeners what a virgin is. Virgin is
it's your very first time going exclusively to a Rocky Horror shadow cast.
Yes. And even if you watched it on DVD, even if you watched it on Disney Plus, specifically going to see a group of people perform it.
But not the stage show.
But not the stage show.
It has to be a shadow cast.
Yes. And thankfully, what was that, your fourth time going? Fifth?
Fifth? I don't know.
It was your fourth or fifth. Rick Payne, we just settled at somewhere around 150 for you, right?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
2+ years.
2+ years that you were in a shadow cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with multiple practices through the week and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it a lot of times. And I used to watch the DVD, but that doesn't count. I think this is my third year going to Rocky. We went for a year together, and then you were away at school for 2 years.
Yeah.
So that's 3 years of going to Shadowcast for me.
Yeah.
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 Which was pretty cool. And you're still in your first year, though.
Yeah.
All right, we had to do some major math tonight, because the very first thing they asked people to do was to sit down if you were older than the Rocky Horror Show. And by months, I am older than a Rocky Horror Show. Its official birth date was in August, right? The England one?
The England. I think there was an England one in August, but
yeah.
Yeah.
So even with that premiere, I was born in March, and the August premiere, March, April, May, June, July, August, and now September. I am months older than Rocky Horror Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about the intensity.
Yeah.
That was the largest crowd that we've been with in that room.
I will say, if you know that your Shadowcat comes with a big crowd, don't be afraid to wear noise-canceling headphones. I couldn't have made it through the night without them.
That's true. You couldn't have. If you have noise sensitivities, maybe going to the Rocky Horror Show is not the best thing for you. But if you do go, wear noise canceling headphones.
Yes.
All right, I want to point something out. I don't know if you heard this or not. Ricky, maybe you heard it. All right, the crowd was very intensely loud. And I think once, literally, I think the nightclub next door turned up their music.
Oh, I don't know if I heard that or not. I kept hearing the train,
Yeah.
but I didn't hear about the music.
But it was really loud in there. Like I couldn't hear the movie to do the callbacks.
Yeah.
And it was really freaking loud. But then there was one point, it's like, I haven't heard the club all night. And then out of nowhere, like I could hear the club.
Yeah.
And I was like, those guys had to turn up their volume at the nightclub because of us this time. that was for me, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so you talked about the noise.
Yeah.
Because you had the noise canceling headphones.
Yeah.
Ricky, please share about the noise.
It was pretty loud, and that theater is pretty small. The one that was mine up at school was like a good sized movie theater. It's pretty large, so we were able to fill up the whole space, but it not be as up close and uncomfortable as this one was.
It was really.
It was.
Well,
Yeah.
thankfully that we had space between strangers, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was quite loud. Like I said, like I was like, well, crap, I'm not going to be able to do the callbacks tonight because
I don't think
I can't hear the movie.
There were some points that you couldn't hear any call outs. It was just noise.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Did I hear things, or did you hear somebody behind us that had to be a virgin? I swear to God, I heard somebody say, are they just going to talk through the movie? Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that, but every time there's always a person that kind of looks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But tonight you got some looks with people laughing though. I will have to share with you, even with how loud it was, you got some out that people laughed at.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it always makes me happy when people laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was happy that I couldn't hear the train going.
I never heard the train. Did you hear the train?
I heard the train a couple times.
Okay, but that was how loud it was for me. I couldn't hear the train. And for those of you that don't understand, it's like there's no train in Rocky Horror. Well, there is a coaster train that runs directly behind the movie theater that we go to, and we hear the train quite frequently. There was one time we went to go there and we watched Star Wars, and we could hear the train during Star Wars. It becomes quite annoying, but tonight I did not hear the train. Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe it was so loud I just heard things. My brain made up things to hear.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There were definitely spots where it just became white noise. Like I couldn't pick anything out. It was just yelling and screeching.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the gimmick bags.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the gimmick bags for a moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All right, there was
but
one.
the first thing we need to talk about is the water of it all.
The water. Oh my God. Okay, that part was pretty fun for me.
Because
to be honest.
If I was aware it was going to happen, it would have been a lot funner.
Yeah,
Because
I did not know this was happening, and a couple times.
Normally it's just the
Pain.
people with the squirt guns. And
Yeah.
it's really this tame misting of water. Well, the guy that had the water hose was the owner of the movie theater. That I did notice it was the owner of the movie theater that had the water hose. Somebody had a freaking water hose spraying across the chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, God bless, at least you're the owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was aware it was going to happen, it would have been more fun than, like,
We would have
all of
been
a
fighting
sudden
over that
it's,
newspaper.
Like, raining, yeah.
We would have
Yeah.
been fighting over that newspaper.
I flipped my hat around so that the
Yeah.
brim would cover.
Yeah.
I offered
Yeah.
it to Single H for a little bit.
And I'm like, I'm good. That's gonna have to happen.
But
Cause
that,
man,
that was something.
cause if I knew that was happening, I could have like at least mentally prepared for it before it happened.
Yeah.
Cause my whole brain was a little bit like, is someone not liking that I have my noise canceling headphones in?
Because you were-
And that shooting me with the water gun?
I thought that somebody had a super soaker.
Yeah, me too.
But then I was like, holy crap, no, that's the movie theater owner. And he's got a freaking water hose.
Okay, now,
All right, but let's
now
talk
the
about the
other,
other gimmicks. Cause,
now the others. I needed to get that off my chest.
yeah. But can we talk about the toilet paper first?
Yes.
All right, so there's a point, and all you're supposed to do when he crashes through the door, it's like he's a Kool-Aid man and stuff throws around everywhere, and you're supposed to throw the toilet paper like it's stuff flying around.
I kid
Yeah.
you not.
I kid
Tonight,
you not.
it was
That
like
was
someone
going-
brought a beach ball to a stadium game and everyone's tossing it back and forth to each other.
I got
And it went-
just kept going.
It went on for like a minimum of 4 minutes.
I was about to
Yeah.
say 5, yeah.
Yeah, it's like minimum of 4, max of 5. I'm like, we're way past that part now, and now it's
Yeah.
bringing me off of that point in the film.
Yeah, it went all the way into the dinner's theme, and people were still throwing
It,
the toilet paper. And I was like, and there
It
was,
almost got all the way to, I have the cards. It's
But-
almost went all the way up to the next row.
yeah, that's fair. But there was one part. So here's where I got with that. That one part I got. Are you freaking kidding me? Is this gonna keep going on? And then I was like, dude, chill the fuck out. You're at the Rocky Horror Show. I immediately became 50 years old. Like, come on, kids, let's chill out. But then I was like, dude, breathe. You're at the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
But did your group sell gimmick packs?
No, we didn't still give it back. Some people would bring them, but we'd always be like, you gotta throw them behind you.
Yeah.
And it's like a one-off thing.
Yeah.
And yeah. Like, don't hit the screen. Try not to hit anybody around you. Yeah.
And that's what the rules were tonight. But honest to God, if you put something in someone's hands to throw,
They're going to.
somebody's gonna get hit.
I felt like I got hit a couple times, and the dude next to me and the person in front of me got hit in the head a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I got hit in the head once and
Yeah.
hit in the shoulder once.
And but I gotta tell you, where I was getting there frustrated, I was like, chill out, cause this environment is about being bored. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes I'm like,
But I get it, but you can get frustrated with it too. I'm not
Yeah.
telling you it's bad.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad you got frustrated. I'm saying that I felt that I was wrong for getting frustrated, but
Yeah.
I don't get to tell you how to feel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry, folks. We're live, pal.
It's 1:30 in the morning. Yeah.
So, yeah, it
But
was.
the cards were a little bit much.
Cards were
The
a bit
card
much.
got too much.
Yeah, cause you got
I got hit in the eye.
hit in the eye, huh?
Yeah.
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 The cars, I feel like, got out of control in like less than a second.
Yeah.
Cards are different than toilet paper. Toilet paper
Yeah.
is soft.
The cards are sharp.
Sharp.
Ask Jubilee. Ask no
Gambit?
Gambit. Ask
Gambit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Wow. I feel like the
But-
amount of time, how long it took everyone, and that's more proof of how many people were in that theater.
That was the most. That was a sellout tonight. I've never been there at a sellout.
Yeah.
That was absolutely a sellout. And again, Rocky Horror's anniversary.
Yeah.
But even within the frustration, I think I still had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
can we talk about some bright moments?
Yes.
What
Let's
was-
talk about Magenta and Riff Raff at the end.
That was pretty awesome.
I want to find that episode and watch it.
All right. That was Adult Swim characters, right?
Maybe.
And
one of
Fred
them-
Is that what it's supposed to be,
Futurama.
like robot?
One was Brack, I think, the evil guy that's on the space Coast to Coast.
I think someone shout out Futurama.
Yeah, I think Futurama. Yeah, well, they had head actors come out, and that was cool. And those their head costumes were pretty sweet.
They are,
Yeah.
they're pretty amazing. They're pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty slick. It was pretty fun. The mouth was like moving and everything. It was really
and they had
Yeah.
lights in it.
And the lights in Riff Raff would light up whenever he was talking. And that made my little brain so fucking happy.
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
that,
So happy.
but I don't know enough about those characters for us to even tell everybody who they were.
Yeah. Okay, back to the... No, you go, Rick Kane.
I was just saying they were robot puppets.
Robot
I don't know.
puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe them.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really awesome.
Now back to what you were originally going to...
Well, what I mean, but some pluses. So yours was them.
Yeah.
My plus was I came to just kind of let loose tonight, and I feel like I was able to do that. Which, Ricky, where I said it wasn't wrong for you to kind of got frustrated with the stuff, I went there to kind of let loose, so I had to
Yeah.
push myself past that annoyance to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was able to let loose. I was able to let myself be in a place that I didn't have to be the person keeping charge
Yeah.
tonight,
Yeah.
you know? And as everybody can hear in my voice right now, I did get a lot of shoutbacks in.
Yeah. I tried my best to get some sound facts in. Next time we go, I want to find a way to get a Star Kid call back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the next time that we go, it won't be like tonight. Unless
Yeah.
there's another night that I am destined to go to freaking Rocky Horror. The other main night to go, Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the other big Rocky Horror night. So,
We gotta do our thing first.
yes, we'll do our thing first. Tell the few listeners what our thing is.
So we have what we ceremonially call the Halloween House. And they put on like little 6-minute shows and give out treats every year where we live. And we love them to death so much that they're like, that's the one thing that survived COVID.
Yeah, they even did something during COVID,
Yeah,
but it wasn't. But they didn't give stuff out,
yeah.
and they were really insistent about people being spaced around. But yeah, I'm glad. Oh, excuse me.
We're live,
We're
pal.
live, pal. I'm glad that survived COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a short one tonight.
Yeah.
Today, but
Thank you.
but Ricky, did you have sort of a positive part?
I just like watching the movie, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were some funny spots and people fixed bloopers or just integrated them when they were doing things. It was like during the floor show, Brad like kicked his shoe in the air.
And it hit him in the face.
he just kept going. That was funny.
Yeah.
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 It's just all those years of people and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
do like that they had like a set for pretty much every quarter of actors, so you could see like the mixture. Cause there was one group that was just for the floor show,
Yeah.
and they did nothing else.
And there was a group of people that was just the Rocky,
Yeah,
Dr. Scott, Brad, Janet.
yeah,
There was a group that was just that.
Yeah.
It was really cool to see how they flipped it through.
yeah,
They also had 3 Eddies that all did the song at the same time, and at the end they played rock paper scissors to find out who was gonna die.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
one person died, and the other 2 were standing off to the side, just kind of waving.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was pretty.
That was pretty cool.
I do like how they did that with having them set up in one in the middle and 2 kind of centered off on the sides with a Brad and Janet along with them.
Yeah.
So,
That was pretty good. We had a pretty good time tonight.
yeah.
Well, so the last few weeks of the Single H show has just been pretty intense.
Yeah.
And we decided to make this week's our Rocky Horror Birthday Bash episode just to give some levity for a week. And that really goes into why I just wanted to go out and just have a good time tonight.
Yeah.
Was it that everything has just kind of been intense, and I wanted tonight to be good.
Especially if you know the events week that recently we all needed to kind of veg out and disassociate for a solid 3.5 hours.
Yeah, and that was fun. You know, the other thing I liked was the special dance that they did.
Yes.
The Moulin Rouge dance. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a special dance up front. The rules were awesome.
Yeah.
There's been
Yeah.
times that I've gone and the rules have been really flat, and the whole night was kind of hard to get through. But tonight they were not flat. That
Yeah.
dude, the guy that ESI asked me to record,
Yeah.
he was awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
I do have to agree. I think, like, the rules, off of the mood of the rules, will tell you the theme of the night.
Yeah. And if you don't come in hot, the crowd does not pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tonight needed to happen in some capacity or another.
That's very true. That's very true. So it was a great night, and we enjoyed sharing it with you this week. A happy birthday, Mr. O'Brien, to your very special creation. And that was Single H Show for this week.
Your name is.
My name is Joseph Mills. Your name is.
The Single H, and your name is.
Ricky.
Have a great week, y'all.